Okay, good morning, y'all. And I really do mean morning, like it's morning, which is why I sound cringy. But I wanted to do this video for you guys who have new piercings and you're like trying to be super careful with what you do. So I wanted to show you how I used to wash my face when I first got my piercings done. I used two things. I used black soap and I used a Vino foaming complexion wash. Now I already loved Aveeno because it's drugstore, but it's really good. But this is a foaming wash, so it's very gentle. You don't have to like rub it into your face really hard. It has a really good lather. And then I use black soap, and so it just depends on what my day was. At first I started with black soap just out the bag because it's organic and I know it works. And it has a really great lather to it. But if you keep using black soap back to back the way that I did, like twice, 3 times a day, it's going to severely dry your skin out. So don't do that, unless it works for you. But for my skin, it didn't work. So what I started to do was using one of this in the morning and then this at night, or just depending on, I would just swap them out. If I wore makeup that day, had to use this because black soap will wash your skin the way you mean. But if I'm just, went to bed and I'm just washing a face that had no makeup on it the day before, then I don't mind starting with this. But I use them both, okay? I use them both every day. When I felt my skin drying out too much, then I used the black soap once a day, and I use this once a day, okay? I just want to make that clear. But if all you have is black soap, that's fine. You just want to monitor your skin as well. Okay, so first things first, I know I just did it, but I shouldn't have. I didn't touch my face until I washed my hands. So I washed my hands before I washed my face, okay? And I used the black soap. Even if you're not gonna use that one first, I just used the black soap to wash my hands because I just knew, again, it was gonna really get it clean. Now, some people watching this might be like, girl, you don't have to do all that. Listen, do what you gonna do. Cause this here piercing is on my face. So we're gonna lather. We're gonna use something I know it's going to kill germs. Look at that. That's from the black soap. And then I'm gonna go in and wash my face. You can never be too safe because it's your face. And things can go wrong very fast. Okay, boom, hands are washed. And then of course, lukewarm water to wet the face. Now when washing your face, you should already be gentle, but be even more gentle. Because naturally when we put water on our face, we brush this area, right? So you want to be even more gentle. Because if you just got them, they're swollen and they're stiff, okay? So we're gonna take the cleanser. I need a new one, so we're gonna go like 4 pumps because I'm almost out. Okay, it's the foaming cleanser, that's what it looks like. So I start at the top of my cheek. I don't start directly on the piercing, okay? And I just graze over. Wash the rest of my face. Graze over. I still got my lashes on from last night. So if y'all like, what is she peeling off her eyeballs? It's my lashes, girl, or sir. It's my lashes. And so for me, whenever I wash my face, period, I don't wash it off immediately, okay? I just feel like you don't get the full benefit of that. Ooh, this lash got to come off. I feel like you don't get the full benefit of the product when you wash it off right away. So I like to let mine dry a little bit, to be honest. If you've never tried that, try it. Especially if you have a cleanser that has like a brightening serum in it. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off. Okay. Now my face is washed and clean. Okay. Now my face is washed and clean. So after my face is washed and clean, I do not pat my face dry with a towel, okay? Again, if this is your first time getting piercings, they're still new, they're still swollen, you're still, sorry y'all, you still fresh in the game, don't pat your face dry with a towel. The reason why is because I'm sure it's apparent that the loops, the little loops that make up the towel, it can snag your piercing. You don't want that. And also, towels can hold a lot of bacteria and dust. So even if you just washed it, depending on how long the towel's been sitting, you can have a lot of dust on it, okay? So I didn't use a towel for my face at the time. What I did was I let my face air dry, or I think I used like paper towel. And I just never used like the first paper towel. I always rip off one and then use the one that was tucked away. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's say my face is dry. This next step you can do before you wash your face, or you can do after, okay? It depends on where you are with your piercings. So when I first got my piercings, they were swollen, they were itchy. Don't scratch your piercings, okay? They were swollen and they were itchy. And they were itchy too because they were tight. They were tight from being swollen, and they were pussing, right? Which all piercings do. Most piercings do on the face. Anyway, they were pussing. And so I wanted to scratch. I wanted to do all kind of stuff. But the person who pierced my dimples was telling me that you don't want to further irritate the piercings by touching or scratching or moving them too much if you don't have to. So she was saying the reliever for you will be your saltwater concoction. So I'm going to show y'all what I did for my saltwater. So again, where you can wash your face clean in the morning if you want to, which is something I used to do because it felt relieving. But also, if you wake up in the morning and you got a lot of crust around your piercings, in my opinion, you may want to do the salt water first so it can loosen up the crust around your piercings, and then go in and wash. You get what I'm saying? Now, when I used to make my concoctions, I used to have a plastic cup. I used disposable cups, so every time I did it, I just grabbed a disposable cup, used it, threw it away. I don't have any, unfortunately, but you can go to the dollar store. I liked getting the clear disposable cups where I could see through it, so I would recommend that for y'all. But today, we're going to use a glass, okay? We're going to use sea salt and water. Now, I do not have, I don't have a measurement to give you in terms of how much salt to use. I kind of just eye it. You got to kind of look that up yourself, y'all. I don't know. Sorry, I love y'all. But you see that? Like, I just kind of just know. I don't know how I know, but it's just like, that feels like enough. And then, ooh, y'all see I got a tan too. Lukewarm water. You can even, well, no, don't do that. Okay, so I never really put a lot of water in here. You can put more in here if you want to. I'm just not putting more in here because you don't need a lot, and this is glass. So it's gonna get heavier. But this is how much I put in here. And then what I would do is I would stick my piercing out and then put the glass on, which I'm gonna show you. Now you're gonna remake this for the other side, okay? Don't use this one glass for both sides. I don't care what nobody say. And that's on that. You're going to use this for your right side, wash it out, or get another cup and do your other side. Because if you just got your piercings done, they're going to be crusty. There's going to be pus. And when you do this side, you're going to see it loosen up. You don't want to, it's defeating the purpose. Anyway, so I'll stick my piercing out. All right. Okay, y'all, so I know that I look crazy right here, which is why I'm giving y'all this little dance, you understand me? But this is how it's done, child. Like, I have to bathe the piercing in the salt water. And so that's what I do. Now, for those of us who need a good arm workout going and clearly need to shave, but this is gonna help. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting close so you can see that the whole time I'm sticking my piercing out. So in my mouth, I'm pushing my tongue against my piercing while pulling down my lace front that's clearly about to fall off my head. Woo, child, look hit for this video, but it's for y'all. And so this part is where I'm going back and forth, like creating like a little wash cycle for it. Because when the pus loosens up, y'all, going back and forth with the water is going to lift it from the actual piercing instead of just letting the pus just sit on it. Does that make sense? I hope so. Now look, y'all, I haven't done this in years. Haven't done it in years. And it's already stuff in here. From, hold on, y'all, let me put my wig down. This tan is blowing me. And it look like my wig is about to slide off my head. I haven't done this saltwater thing, saltwater flush. Is that what you call it? I don't know. I haven't done this saltwater treatment for my dimples in years, and it's stuff in the glass from here, and I just washed my face. So that's why I said, like, you kind of want to do this first. My bad that this is backwards for y'all, but I'm remembering as I do it, and it's like 6 in the morning. But yeah, it's because I wear makeup, because there's a lot of stuff, and because sometimes they still do get crusty. When my weight fluctuates, my piercings get tighter, you know? So sometimes it can get tight and it can get irritated. So, and we'll go over that. I'll do that in another video. Okay, y'all, so here were the last 2 steps for me. Now, granted, at the time, I did not have a real... No, I'm not going to diss my skincare routine. I had a skincare routine, but it was very simple. It consisted of washing my face, moisturizing my face. I got my piercings done in 2016, so they wasn't selling all these, or they weren't promoting so much so, like all these serums and all that, y'all. So my routine was very simple. And in most cases, I think simple is best. So here we go. So the last 2 steps is this. After I did the salt water for my piercings, washed my face, then I went in with witch hazel. Okay? Again, it's on your face and some cotton rounds. Now, these are my favorite cotton rounds. Side note, you can get these from Dollar Tree, not the dollar store, Dollar Tree, where everything's $1. You can get it from there. It's my favorite kind because I like how they're made. It's literally cotton. So I would pour some more. And like I said, the piercing's on my face, so I want to make sure I'm good. So I would start at the piercing and then go to other places. With a gentle sweep. And then I lift with my tongue. Gentle sweep under it. Gentle sweep under. And then I go for what I know. Okay? Now, sometimes because I still had pus under, once I swept under my piercing, I grabbed another cotton round. You don't want to spread pus on your face. Got it? So, run around to the other areas of my face. Forehead, got the last zhuzh. Boom. See, I still got makeup. It doesn't matter. I'm washing my face again because I'm about to work out after this. I just didn't want to show y'all that routine because you can't use what I'm gonna use to wash my face. So the last step that I used was shea butter. So after I put the witch hazel on, I let it dry. Once it dried down, I put on shea butter. Now, I did not put the shea butter on my piercing. I put it around, okay? I'm not gonna put the shea butter on right now, but got that thing lathered, child. And I rubbed it again. I started at the top of my cheeks, around, went in. I put it everywhere but my piercings, not on it, okay? So since we, like I said, since we are in a different time where everybody's using serums and moisturizers, this and this and this and this, in my opinion, when you first get your piercings, you shouldn't even be wearing makeup. You just shouldn't. They're too sensitive. And I know it from people's stories and bad things that have happened. I know it from my own story. I probably will do like a video about like horror stories when I was like freaking out about my piercings. But it was because I was wearing makeup and I was taking it off. So I'm just telling you, keep your regimen very simple. Yours, honestly, take care of your skin, but it is not the main priority right now. It is really the health of the piercings that you decide to have on your face. I understand for people who already have piercings on your face, please don't treat this like, oh, I already have face piercings. Baby, there's nowhere else on your face that has the thickest part pierced but the dimples. That's what makes it the hardest one to heal, because these are the thickest, like the tissue is so thick. And because it's so thick, it takes a long time because of the moisture, because of the thickness between, to heal. So if you have this pierced, 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 if you have a dermal, whatever you have, those are very thin veils of skin, especially compared to your cheeks. Even if you have your tongue pierced, it is not the same. Your cheek piercings are still thicker than your tongue, okay? Especially because some people have had to have their dimples pierced on an angle, which is even more tissue pierced, okay? So trust me on this. Please don't approach this like, oh, I got 7 piercings on my face, I'm good. And you gonna have one cheek left too. You understand me? So take your time with it. If you're going to use, no, I was gonna say if you're gonna use them until you don't. Like if you use like an exfoliating brush to clean your face, or anything that like vibrates, or that you use to just exfoliate, you gotta be very gentle. I would say don't use it. I would just say don't use it because it's gonna irritate this area. Your hands are enough. If you are using, if you're using makeup or wearing makeup, then I understand. Try to get a very, very gentle, like, what you call those brush thing? Folios? I can't think of the name of it. But the ones that have like a very gentle vibration to it. I'm not gonna say vibrator. A very gentle vibration to it, but still go away from the piercing. Don't go into it, okay? Go away, up and away. Up, and away. That's what you need to do. Let me know, you guys, if you have any more questions. These are the 4 steps that I did. Just a brief recap. The salt water get you some disposable cups. That'll make it very easy. Go to Dollar Tree to get them. It's $1. Salt water. Fresh salt and water for each piercing. Then go in with your cleanser. I alternate with black soap and Aveeno's Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser that you can get at Target. You can get it at Walmart too. It's a drugstore cleanser. I wash my face 2 to 3 times a day. Some people say don't over clean. I knew my face and I wore makeup, so I did. Then the next step is witch hazel. This is one of my favorite witch hazel, drugstore witch hazels. They've also been award-winning. Dickinson's witch hazel is really, really good. So this is the 3rd step, witch hazel. Get your cotton rounds. Again, you can get it from Dollar Tree. And then the last step is moisturizing. And I used shea butter because it was the most natural, organic thing I could put on my face.